Today I'm gonna be talking about the 2021 storming of the U.S. Capitol and how white nationalists are rising in the U.S. There's a strong connection between these two. There's also new evidence showing there's a rise of white nationalists in the U.S., which could be seen throughout the events of the storming of the U.S. Capitol. Let's first examine the 2021 storming of the Capitol. According to Shira Franco, Trump and his supporters falsely claimed that there was voting fraud and the 2020 election was stolen from Mr. Trump. According to Jordan Freeman, there was 4 casualties, 1 woman who was shot by a police officer, 3 other ones who died from other medical conditions. 6 firearms and 2 pipe bombs were recovered from the rioters during this event. According to Jeannie Sue Gerson, this event was labeled as treason, which led to 40 people being prosecuted. Gerson also states that court documents suggest that militia members were intending to capture elected officials during the event of this. Now that I've covered the storming of the Capitol, I'll explain who are the white nationalists and what are their ideologies. So white nationalists consist of KKK members, neo-Confederate, neo-Nazi, racist skinheads, and Christian identity. White nationalists have 2 different tracks. According to the Southern Poverty Law Center, one track is focused on harnessing populist anger and frustration from Trump's loss in the election and using that to channel people into their movement. The other track of the white nationalists is using strategies of accelerationism. White nationalists are also known for their intimidation and other acts of violence to get to their point. Now to connect the white nationalists to the events of the storming that occurred in the Capitol. Images surfaced online where it could be shown, where Trump supporters were shown waving flags that are associated to white nationalists, such as Confederate flags, Nazi flags, and other signs. According to the SPLC, white nationalists believe political solutions were no longer viable to them. In conclusion, we have covered the events of the storming of the U.S. Capitol and the rise of white nationalism. White nationalists. White nationalists were involved during the 2021 storming of the U.S. Capitol, and there's a rise of white nationalists there's a rise of white nationalist movements in our country, which is an issue in today's society. There's always controversy in our country. However we act will determine our future.